Welcome to Boost Your Mental Health Thursday. Boost Your Mental Health Thursday. Hello, Philip Rice. Thanks for coming to the Mother B Show. It's Thursday once again. Welcome to Bigo Live. Thank you for sending the share, the follow, and the love here in Bigo Live. This is your host, Mother Blogador, your mom, she that blogs and always have lots of bloopers. Speaking of bloopers, later on I will talk about bloopers, okay? But before anything else, welcome to our Boost Your Mental Health Thursday. That is the episode today. Kumbaga mo ni atong theme kung sa webinar pa. Yes, thank you for coming to the Mother B Show. I appreciate you guys. By the way, I'll be speaking in different languages. Again, it's multilingual, multi-streaming. We are now streaming in YouTube, in Facebook, and of course, my mother streaming app, Bigo Live. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to all who supporting the Mother B Show. Thank you for all the hearts. Philip Rice, number one in the list right now. Also, to those who's just, first time to be in the Mother B Show, welcome everyone. And if you like the show, please follow and please subscribe or please be a fan of the Mother B Show. So whenever I go live, you will be notified. Yeah! Right. I'm blessed to be stressed. Yes, that's the theme today, oh. Blessed to be stressed. Yes, that's why I have to talk about this because this is our talk. And what is our talk, Mother B? Before anything else, let me give you the official intro of what the Mother B Show is all about, right? What's the Mother B Show all about, Mother B?
Mother B Show is a fun and informative lifestyle program that promotes positivity and good vibes.
Ow! That promotes positivity and good vibes. Yes, but later on we'll talk about is super positive good for yourself or not. We already have our first 1 million viewer in Facebook and in YouTube. But for the meantime, let me drink my water because I'm getting to be dehydrated now. Inom muna ako tubig. Yes, thank you so much. And then I'll begin to share now. And i-program na natin ng Mother B sa madlang people sa Facebook and sa YouTube para naman pumasok yung kahit papaano yung ating mga kakaiba at mga bigating mga viewers. Right? So we have I have to set it to global because if it's just friends, tayo lang nanonood. Okay, yes. Alrighty, set it to public, frenemy number 1. Yes! This show is Real Talk with the Mother B. Who's Mother B? Later on, you will know. But for the meantime, let me say hi to our friends who's watching now. I-like ko muna sarili ko. Learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. Alrighty, so yes, our talk today is... What is that? Narrative exposure therapy. What, Mother B? What's your story? That's our... Yan ang napapala ni Mother B pag gumora at umiskerda sandali. Narrative exposures. Direct take 2. Narrative exposure therapy. Okay? NET. What's your net? In short, what's your story? Like, sa Bisaya pa, unsa to test? Mare, unsa to test? Unsa latest, Mare? Unsa may ato ikasulti? Ano ba yung mga pinagdadaanan mo dyan? I-MMK mo na. So if you have some questions with regards to what is Mother B talking about, what are the terms, what is MMK, what is Marites. By the way, we're dealing with our global audience, especially in Bigo Live, because most of our audience right now are coming from China, from South America o Bonga. So, pasok-pasok mamaya mga North America dyan. Hello, hello, hello. Shout out sa ating mga cousins. And by the way, again, this is your host, Mother B. Okay? And usually, when I go live on a Thursday, I talk about Boost Your Mental Health Thursday. That's the episode. And then, I'm gonna talk about three issues. But first is the meat of the matter, which is narrative exposure therapy. Hi, Miss Jennifer. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Mother B Show. Mi Bigo Bestia Slutty Sassy. I got too many lights here because I don't have much sleep for the past 2 days. Like my eyes is like, I've been slotting around in some place or the other. Okay. Diba? Mukha bang puyat? Yes, it looks like that, I feel sleepy because of the lights. It's so glaring. But yes, it's called narrative exposure therapy. And what is that about? What is the connection of what are we going to talk about? Especially this, these times, these days of the week. By the way, I'm still in the morning period. Hindi nyo lang alam. Hindi lang halata, di ba? Alam niyo yung mourning, what is mourning? You're grieving for the loss of someone and it's painful, right? So, but Mother B has a different take of pain, especially right now that I'm beginning to, to advocate brain. Actually, I've been advocating brain and mental health for the past months, and it's gonna be a year actually. This month is my anniversary. Speaking of brain health issue, memory. Really, Mother B, you forget about your anniversary sa iyong show? Yes, because the backstory of having this kind of show, a formal show, is like a full-blown show that I usually just do like a video blog in Facebook for the past years. And then here comes my BFF from the Philippines, si Coach Joy, aka Coach Joy. She was doing a radio broadcast back last year, and she invited me for the International Women's Month. And yesterday was the International Women's Month, Women's Day celebration, right? March 8 to all the women in the world, right? Hey girl, yo, hey, yo. Happy International Women's Day. That's why I was away in a manger. Let's just include that, like it's like Mother B celebrating that, and I'll just talk about it later, but in passing. But the point here is, what is the importance of narrative exposure therapy, and why is that related or relevant this week that we've been as a family, we're holding on together virtually or on site. And I just saw the pictures of the internment or the funeral service, the burial yesterday, because was it yesterday or was it today? March 9, right? Yeah, so because we're late for 14 hours in the Philippines. It's today. Today is the internment of our beloved cousin who passed away March 5. And I've been doing a tribute show. That was the second day. I think that was March 7 was the second tribute show. And of course, since I saw the pictures when I arrived from my Gora the Explorer assignment. See, I'm still in my Gora outfit. Right? So, I saw the pictures and then I decided, hey, and I was listening to my mentor, Dr. Daniel Amen, over audiobook. And then he mentioned about narrative exposure therapy. And I realized, hey, it's Thursday today. And this talk is relevant because for sure, it will also help others to know and understand what is the benefit of telling your story in a therapeutic way. Take note ha, therapeutic. It's not traumatic. Let me be clear. Okay? Because in Bisaya pa, if you are to translate my talk today, it's like, what is your story? The narrative exposure therapy. It's like, hoy, i-post mo na Marites. Mare, usan may latest? So yes, since we're multilingual here, we just have to put everything in context as much as I could, although I'm just only human. I am not an AI, okay? I'm not II. I am Mother B. Where this show is all about real talk, be real, be you, magpakatotoo. Okay? Although of course, we have to be somehow embellished or enhanced so that we will look good in our show, because I'm also a paid live streamer in Bigo Live. Oh my gosh. I haven't even shared my show yet. I just started it because I need to make up for my hours. Hold on, I'm gonna... pangit ang aking ano dito. Ulit, hindi ako nakasmile. Ayan. Diba? Promotion para lapit mga sukay. Pasok kayo rito. Because of course, as a live streamer, of course, may nag-check up sa'yo niyan. Tinitignan ka. Minomonitor ka kung ikaw ba yung nagjo-duty. But we have already a commenter on the line. Oh my gosh, Sherwin, my student back in St. Michael College of Caraga. Hello. Shout out, Ma'am Leia. Sherwin, kung saan dito yung mga apelido dong? Sherwin, sa kadaming estudyante ba, but Sherwin is a very outstanding name for me because this student of mine is outstanding as well, and meron na siyang line of fashion design something. Are you into fashion, right? So yes, and hi ate, yes, Sherwin is from Nasipit or Butuan City, Philippines. Let me know where you're watching from right now, but thank you Sherwin for watching. MJ Salcedo, this is our mutya ng pamilya Astura Salcedo. MJ Salcedo, the never-ending search for forever. Okay, she's a nurse. By the way, I have to introduce her formally. My cousin, MJ Salcedo, is, of course, a bachelorette. You know what I mean? Bachelorette. This is not a dating game. I'm just introducing my cousin to you. You are looking great and sexy daw, sabi ni William. Me or MJ? Thank you for the both of us. So, MJ Salcedo is my cousin who's based in Dubai, and she's a nurse. Okay, so whoever's watching me and you're looking for a nurse, no, not nursing forever. Okay. Hi, beautiful Mother B. O, diba? Okay, amen to that. Lahat tayo magaganda, especially sa mga kaliwatan nato. Sao na lang mga standard. That's si katawan si Ma'am J. Salcedo of Dubai. Remember, we are being watched in Dubai. Sabi pa niya, shout out daw Jello Ogroro, anak ni Uncle Bentot. Shout out to the beautiful sisters Roro and Roro Bentot. Roro and Jello. Wow. You know, these ladies are so beautiful, but they have unimaginable names. Right. I really don't know where did it came from, but they have very unique names. No, you could just imagine. Roro, what is Roro? A boat? Jello. But if you look at their Facebook page, oh my God, they're so beautiful ladies, okay? Hi! Shout out cousin, ang anak daw ni Uncle Bentot. Okay, so naagay ka ng affiliation, right? Okay, so yes, shout out everyone. Ha. Nakabaho si By the way, MJ Salcedo, you can call her Baby B. Right? Baby B, right? Cardi B? Like Mother B? Thank you for watching the Mother B Show. We have lots of friends here in Bigo Live. Williams, hi Williams, and of course Matthew Lone Wolf. Matthew Lone Wolf is a friend of ours and also part of the agency. Shout out to Jay Hawkins Agency. Hello. You know, I'm just around and just making my hours. But yeah, so Mother B is so busy. But yes, of course, I will never, neglect my duty here at Bigo Live. And of course, to our YouTube and Facebook subscribers, don't forget follow, like, and share the good vibes. Yun man lang ang maidagdag natin na kawang gawa kay Mother B. Right? And by the way, if the show is not for you, then pass it around. Diba? Like, I don't like to watch her. The show is so long. You don't need to watch all my show. Just subscribe. Just like, subscribe, share. If you saw me right away, share kagad. Like, I don't want to see her face. I'm gonna share it to others. Let others watch her. But, malay nyo, may makapulot na mga dito, mga sinishare ni Mother B. Diba? Social. Of course, social. Baby B. Okay, so saan na nga ba tayo? Yeah, we're talking about this narrative exposure therapy because I really don't know that it has a name. I've been doing that since 2016. Actually, even before. Like, as early as nauso ang Facebook. But, not that to the point na ikinareer ko that I've been serious about doing it. Like, it's like purposive. But, I never realized I was doing it because that's the way for me to handle pain. Yes. Kasi, why do you need to go therapy? Diba, to ease the pain? Otherwise, you don't need it. So, yes, especially when it comes to anguish, agony, or, emotional or mental or even physical pain. Yes, because our aim as human and the aim of the Mother B show in this advocacy is to maximize pleasure, minimize pain, and do the most good. Yes, we always wanted to share the good vibes. But remember, we're not like, okay, so always positive vibes na lang, Mother B. What do you think? Wala na tayo ng negative. No, that's wrong. Because I'm not saying that all positive because, too much positivity will also bring you to trouble. Will cause a lot of pain. If you're like, low ang anxiety level nimo, wala, chill lang tanan, wala na ako pakialam. Really? Like for example, bayaran na sa kuryente, chill lang. Huwag niyo isipin yung mga bayaran sa kuryente, huwag bayaran. Pwede ba yon? So there are anxieties that we have to manage, but it doesn't mean we have to say that we don't want to think about negative things. No, that's wrong. Okay? We just have to know how to manage and handle. Sige, ako nahihirapan ako sa upuan. Correct. Subscribe and share even if you don't like watching me. Just for the sake that somehow somebody that you hate or you like, either pang bash sa kanya tong show na to or pang pawala lang. Mo share maganita sa uban na wa ta kaila, di ba? Kana pang parinti. Bato-bato sa planet, ang tamaan, wag magagalit. Buti pa ka lang na ay mga igo kay muhatag pag stars. There was a question yesterday, Leia, how Mother B, unsaon paghatag og stars sa imong show? Uy, thank you. Shout out to Maris Jo for sharing the information. Because even ako, wala ko kabaon saon. Basta sige lang kong show. I just do what I do. Like, promoting it, sharing it, whoever will watch, whatever. As long as it feels good to me, it helps me. It helps my mental health journey, my brain health journey, and somebody might be helped with what I'm doing in this. Later na yung mga share. Pero, ngayon I realized, especially this week, oh my gosh, there really is a value. Thank God na somehow I realized na I thought I was just doing it for myself. But eventually, there are people that I have encountered and I saw their post. I saw their comments na, yeah, it helps them. The Mother B show helped them somehow or the other. And hindi naman sa pagbubuhat ng bangko, but I've seen people really having this kind of reaction to that. Somehow they're grateful, though medyo straight talker si Mother B. Walang keme-keme. My gosh, speaking of Kim. Anyway, talk. You have to talk about it, right? In English, you have to talk about it. But we just have to find the right platform, the right way to express our story. Like narrative exposure therapy, NET. That's the medical term actually for isulti good unsa imo pinagdadaanan. Na kay giagian day. May pinagdadaanan ka. Hala, isibya na. Oy. But, dili ta magpatakag. Share sa uban. Basin mahugba, ikang sumsuman. You know, in English, if you're not worried, if you're not careful about sharing your story, it might fall into the wrong ears. And they might use it against you. That's why sometimes it helps to say, you have the right to remain silent. Kasi ba ka nadakpan? Yes. Welcome to the Mother B Show. And to all our friends, our viewers, and family. Also, I will share, speaking of share, is like, sabi nga nila, a picture tells 1,000 words, right? So, if you cannot compose the words yet, because still you're practicing, you're still learning about narrative exposure therapy. Narrative means story. You expose your story. You share your story, but in a controlled way, okay? In a safe space. In short, may sistema. Dili lang ka patakat share ng uban na stress na sisigig share pod nimo. Like, on the other end, like, they don't like what you're sharing. Why do you keep on sharing that? It doesn't value. It doesn't mean to them. Doesn't mean anything. Number one, you look so annoying already. Cause from the what? From the narrator's point of view, masyado na siyang self-centered na puro na lang niya storya na ikaw na ara ka maminaw na himo na kang trash can. It's like this. There are people who likes to share their story even if you don't like to listen. Like you don't have the time to listen or you're busy. Like just now actually, or a few minutes ago, there's this guy. When I was about to start my show, there was this guy who I'm gonna knock on your door, ring on your bell, step on your window too. I thought that kind of approach is already passé or gone. Oh my gosh. And then I saw this guy doing something on his phone, and then when I opened the door, hi! Sabi niya sa akin. I thought, okay, yes, how can I help you? And siya, did you know about this legacy thing? Legacy? What about the legacy? And she said, oh yeah, okay. So you opened up the opportunity to let him talk. And then I realized this guy is selling me something. Whether an idea, a product, or himself, I do not know. But he's also cute. He's also guapo. But you know what? I can sense right away na, oh my gosh, this will be long and I don't have the time to talk now because number one, I have a show. My time is like, in a budget, right? I'm not saying so precious because who am I to say that? But my time is somehow on a budget. Because I have to allocate my time appropriately. And I was talking about this later on. Now I know it's gonna be solar thingy. Like, okay, this is a sales guy. I respect his job, but he has to respect mine. And then I told him, hey, I'm gonna have a show and I'm gonna be on air. And I'm sorry, but I cannot talk to you about it. And he said, we have emailed to you about this. It's like, it's a lie because I just met you and I haven't given you my email. Really? Okay. So I just write on to his alibi and I said, why don't you email me your proposal? You said that you know my email, right? Then send it to me. Tell me about what you want to say and then I'll just read about it and let you know because right now, I don't have the time to talk about it. Wow, Mother B, nagawa mo yan? Yes! That's called managing your time, especially when people that you don't like to talk about something that's not relevant to you as well. It has to be balanced. It has to be win-win. Okay? Don't let other people control their time just to manipulate you and talk about their trash. Yes, this is boost your mental health therapy. It's not just for the listener. It's not just for the one who's sharing their story. But please, if you're the one sharing the story of your story, maawa naman kayo sa pagsisharean din nyo. You just have to be, we just have to learn from this, okay? Thank you so much. This is the Mother B Show. Welcome, welcome. Mother B, you're so passionate. What are you talking about? Well, again, our talk today. Okay, so God's child of Bigo Live, thank you for coming to my show. Thank you for the hearts, thank you for the send, thank you for the support. Oh, God's child is also the family leader in Gaia family. Hello. And Boss Schumann, right? So, yes, hope I could, chat with you, but I just have to deliver this because, again, my time is on a budget. My job is just to deliver the show for the hour. But yes, today is a special milestone in our family as well because it's the day that my dear cousin-in-law who passed away a few days ago was buried. Philippine time, March 9. But now it's around what? It's already March 10 there, right, in the Philippines. Okay? So that was yesterday to them, but that was today for us. And, God's child is in Alberta, Canada. That's another hour for you, dear. But yeah, speaking of talk therapy, it's basically talk therapy. Share your story, again, in a safe, in a appropriate way, relevant way for both the listener and the sharer of the story, or the audience in itself, right? It's basic communication theory. You have to make sure that the message you want to send will arrive to the sender. And the sender will give feedback. If it's the feedback that you want or the feedback that you don't want. If the feedback that you don't, if your message is not put across, it's called noise. Right? If you don't want the message, it's also called noise. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay, let's talk about talk therapy. Talk therapy to what? Okay, I just have to give you the definition of talk therapy. But before anything else, let me share my show to our relatives and supporters of the Mother B Show. Thank you so much. I'm just gonna share a link in Facebook and YouTube and share it to our group chat because I'm gonna share some photos because photos, picture tells 1,000 words. You cannot compose the word, then let's talk about it, okay? So yes, I'm gonna share this link. So, gishare na kagad ni Cousin Joe. Oh my gosh, I'm so honored. Naunahan ko, I was about to share. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so yes, thank you so much, Cousin Joe, for having Mother B in our group chat. It's a private group chat among the family. So on the side, we were gonna show pictures because there are some who would like to put that in context, like this show. If you would review this in YouTube, murag album ba? This episode that we will highlight the photos, the people who have shared the events that happened during the interment of our dear cousin Benji S. Manuel, the renowned icon of fashion design in Mindanao and the Philippines as a whole, who's not only into designing, but he's really in the art of creating beautiful masterpieces that will make the person beautiful. It's a different kind of art because usually artists are like soloists, no? Bihira ka makakita ng mga artists that's centered on other people. Honestly, because artists expresses themselves. But Benji is talking about Benji as part of my talk therapy because I'm also grieving. Hindi lang obvious, okay? But I would like to describe Benji as this. He's an artist who shares his artistry to a lot of people because he wanted to see people in a beautiful and a very aesthetic and enhanced way. Meaning, pag sinusuot nila yung creation ni Benji, mas gumaganda sila. Oo, they look pleasing, they look nice, no? Hindi naman makeover. And then I realized that it was like a revelation also. I didn't realize he's also into choreography, dance choreography. So he was able to hone some talents that were not supposed to be shown before because of the timidity or the shyness of the relatives. But when they joined the Benji's event, naging dancerous. So na-enhance niya ang skills and lifestyles and the image of these people that he dressed up or he helped choreograph or whoever. And I was watching the Facebook Live when I was in the airport yesterday of his fellow designers in Cagayan de Oro. Thank you so much for giving that story. I really have to finish that live because when you're in the airport, you don't sit there. You're waiting for your flight. And then when I reviewed it, oh my God, it's more than an hour. And then when I'll be on board on the plane, I'll be in airline mode, airplane mode. I cannot watch it. So, but yes, I have to review it because I have to, internalize. And it's way of those sharing their stories to unleash the pain and make it as a healing. Do it as a healing process, not just for the others, but for those who are sharing their story. See, it's all related. It's like we're weaving something. We're just creating something out of different pieces. First is the narrative exposure therapy. That's what's going on here in America. Just an update, ha? Hindi pa to uso noon. But, science always upgrades its own self. So from time to time, we're always on the watch for new breakthroughs or new information about brain and mental health that I could share here in the Mother B Show in a more simpler way, in my own way, that people will understand who knows Mother B. But if this is your first time to be in the Mother B Show, please, I hope if you like it, please follow. If you don't like it, just share. It doesn't give you like an hour to share, right? Just click it. If you see my face, I'm gonna share it right away. Subscribe even if you don't watch, but somehow it helps this show to be exposed to other people who might need this. You might not need this, but somebody else will. That is now my new mantra. Like before, okay, I don't mind if they share it or not. No, I mind it right now because now I learned from these events that happened to Benji and the family. It has to be shared. Why? Shared pain is not as painful as sinolo mo yung pain. Do you get what I'm saying? If you feel pain, you feel it. But if you share it to others, mandamay pa kag uban. Dili na kayo ang burden, right? You carry each other's burden. That's the point. So it doesn't appear as painful if you alone will just carry it for yourself. Do I make sense? Okay, so yes, so we are already broadcasting for 33 minutes and 12 seconds. Again, welcome to the Mother B Show! Yes, we're talking about narrative exposure therapy as part of our Brain Health, Boost Your Brain Health Thursday because it's all about mental health, right? It's all about minimizing pain, maximizing pleasure, doing the most good, right? So that we know how to manage our thinking, our emotions, and our behaviors, right? Hi, James Haskell, tan-tanan! There are new people coming to the Mother B Show here in Bigo Live. Thank you so much. Oh, I even forgot to share it. Super nagmamadali because I just arrived fresh from the airport. I just had a shower and then I had a business call for a little while and then I have to prepare for the show. And this guy came knocking at my door and I said, I'm sorry, but politely I have to turn him away because I have to prioritize this show. Okay? Because I don't want to talk about what happened to the event at the interment of Benji S. Manuel next week because wala na, it's not relevant. It's not appropriate because I'm also mourning because the culture in the Philippines, if somebody dies, tradition is they have this prayer for 9 days. They call it novena. It's like a gathering of people who pray for the dead. But that's their belief. That's their religious belief. But spirituality speaking, it lessens their pain and it enhances their belief to a higher power and giving them hope and giving them a way to move forward and go through the healing process on a mental and brain health perspective. Okay, since our audience is international, but I'm just trying my best to, again, I'm working with Bigo Live as a paid host. My job is to give content, deliver content to our viewers who's watching right now about brain and mental health. But I have to share it also to my local audience back in the Philippines and to my circle, to my family who might be in need of knowledge or information, updates here in America about brain and mental health. And I'm getting it from none other than one of the most popular psychiatrists here in the U.S., Dr. Daniel G. Amen. And in fact, I'm so thankful because I just received from Amazon. Okay, aking e-mirror. So, in the middle of grieving, in the middle of something, and then you receive a reward because you order for yourself. Mother B is really a book collector, not a book lover. I collect his books. These are my reference books. If I wanted, I actually subscribe to his audiobook monthly as part of my therapy, but it's not just listening. And if I want to backtrack and learn about what he talked about, I need to have a hard copy of his book. Kasi remember, I have memory issues because of trauma, because of COVID, and because of a lot of things happened sa akin for the past 50 years. And God willing, I'm gonna be 50 this 22nd of March. By the way, thank you to all who have greeted me happy birthday yesterday. Actually, it's advance happy birthday. I have a birthday, hopefully, event on March 22 for Bigo Live. I'm still in the planning process, and I just received a advance happy birthday gift from my husband Ree to travel internationally for just a quick number of hours. It was a business trip. It was a quick international trip, and I had dinner there and I have to come back to the US. Take note that I'm not bragging about it, but it's a blessing, and yeah, thankful that I received a gift from United Airlines. Thank you, by the way, shout out to United Airlines for sending Mother B a 1,500 worth of voucher. Travel voucher, oh my gosh, I'll be traveling to Europe because of that. Right, so thank you. It's a birthday gift, but yes, it's like mixed emotion, half and half. You're mourning, grieving, but half and half, life has to move on, and you have to face reality. You have to face your existing issues. You have to face your existing things that you need to do, business, family matter, and a lot more, and it's so stressful. This is real, huh? I'm not saying I'm okay. Let's always think positive. No. But there is a way to somehow manage your pain, because I'm learning a lot from this Brain Warrior program of Dr. Daniel G. Amen. That's why I have this content. That's why I can talk about what I am talking about, because it's not just I just thought about it. I have a source. These are credible sources that I'm sharing as far as I could share based on this narrative exposure. Imarites mo, ma'am. Ikwento mo. Baka may mapakapakinabang pa sa pinagsasabi mo dyan, Mother B. Honestly, it's always me who's like, I have this other persona. She's called Salome. Mother B is the positive side. Salome is the nega side. That's why it's called balance. Mother B, are you schizophrenic? No, it's part of my therapy. I have to name my automatic negative thought. We all have. lahat tayo wag mag-deny kasi nga ito nga ang revelation. Marami sa atin mga in denial. Number 1, hindi nila alam. Number 2, when alam nila, ayaw nilang tanggapin. Good vibes only. One thing for sure, this show is all about good vibes. Right? Good vibes lang. Good vibes lang ang show dito. Disclaimer. Bato-bato sa planet ang tamaan, wag magagalit.
Wannabe Show is a fun and informative lifestyle program that promotes positivity and good vibes.
Thank you so much for those who are in tune here in Facebook and in YouTube, and I hope it's relevant for you. I'm drinking this mineral water, carbonated mineral water from Topo Chico. Hola! Si Dora umiinom ng sparkling water instead of Coke. So it's the same sensation if you're drinking soda. Wala lang sugar. Okay? But anyway, that's not our talk. Our talk is talk therapy. It's called narrative exposure therapy. And just to give you a definition, according to the American Psychological Association, not from Mother B, I'm just sharing, okay? From the American Psychological Association, APA, what is narrative exposure therapy, Mother B? So the therapist asks the patient, okay? It's between the patient and the therapist to describe his or her emotions. How do you feel? How are you feeling right now? How are you? What are you feeling? What are you going through? And then, not just the emotions, but your thoughts, your thought process, or what are you thinking? Speak your mind. Okay, feeling, thinking, and how are you taking all these things? How are you sensing it? Like, do you sense that you have fear or anxiety or weary about this? What is the effect on your body? Do you have headache or what? Or but it's not leading question. It has to come out from the patient, okay? Remember, this is really medical term, therapist. But disclaimer, Mother B is not a doctor. I'm not an expert. I'm just sharing information like a journalist or a broadcaster. If you want to know more about it, then do your due diligence. Research. Gamitin din ang utak pag may time. Kasi ako, ginagamit ko yung utak ko dahil marami akong time. Why? Because this is my job. My job is to share, to do some investigation, to do some researching, and share it to the madlang people. And it's up to them to find out, to figure out if I'm talking sense or not. Yes, so again, welcome to the Wannabe Show. Let's see who's giving the comment. We have a commenter here. Oh, hi, Drunk. I love that hat. What? What's hat? Drunk, are you with us? Because your name speaks for it. What is hot? Hot coffee, hot chocolate? Or do I look hot because the temperature is more than 80%? What? 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, by the way, shout out to our realtor, Cass Realty here in Portland. Diba, 2 days ago, it was so hot. Speaking of hot, nabanggit kasi ni Drunk. Drunk is somebody who's watching from YouTube. I love that hat. Okay, thank you. Sorry about, I guess it was just misspelled, but yeah, thank you, Drunk. Yes. Because I just came from an international travel. So, fresh from the airport, Mother B. Okay, so, yes, talking about thank you, Drunk. So, first time to be in the Mother B Show, please subscribe, share the good vibes, okay? Okay, what am I saying? I forgot my line of thought. Help me out. What I'm saying? Okay, narrative. Talk therapy because in a few minutes I'm gonna make sundo again. I have to show the pictures of Benji, okay? Disclaimer. Mother B, you're talking about share your story. Why are you sharing the photos of the funeral? Hey, this is my show. I decide what to show. And I'm showing this is not just an ordinary person, because this is somebody in our family, a significant individual that we dearly love, and this is part of narrative exposure therapy for us. I'm giving an example, actually, a live example. Our definition of narrative exposure therapy. So the therapist will ask you about your emotions, about your thoughts, about what you're thinking in the moment. What are you thinking about? What's occupying your mind for the past blah blah blah. And then physiological response. So in all your thinking, in all your feeling, in all your sensing, you might have a high temperature, or nag-iinit yung katawan mo, or nanglalamig ka, or your gut is like going upside down. You got butterflies in your stomach. That's part of the sensory thing that's happening. That something is odd. And of course, what's the response of your body? The physiological response in detail. Hello. Of course, that's the job of the therapist. It's not my job. Okay. Again, I remember. Disclaimer. Okay. So, they record it. They journal it, and then they talk about it. They process what you said, and then you're gonna meet together with the therapist. But remember, ang presyo niyan, ma'am, gamay ray usa ka gatos ka dolyares ang oras. Yeah, if you're going through this kind of therapy, don't tell me it will not cost you. To be honest, in the US, let's say $100 per hour. Higher if dito ka sa mga metropolitan or mga urbanized cities. Kung dito po ka sa mga bariotic places here, wala po na available ana ng mga therapist. Yeah, so the patient, so we're talking about the process. What is this negative? Narrative exposure therapy is all about. This is like the patient is asked to narrate, to tell the story of the traumatic experience in particular. You don't just talk about your story of, hey, I went to the mall, I met my friends. Oh, you know what? There's a new brand of there's a new design of Louis Vuitton. No, it's not about that. It's specifically, or as much as possible, talking about the painful or traumatic experience that you're going through. Okay? So, normally painful or traumatic experience. So, they have to unearth it. You have to share what is that all about, and then the experience, and relive emotions, experience. Meaning to say, you remember, you talk about it, you're talking about it in the moment, the past things that happened to you that hurt you. That's what I understand about this. Again, this is my show and I can talk about this, but in a controlled space. Meron pa naman ako sense of journalistic responsibility dito. Again, kaya disclaimer, if you don't believe me or if you want to know more, just do your due diligence. Okay? So, I'm just challenging your mind to think. Good vibes only here at the Mother B Show. Okay, so when you relive the experience, eventually the goal is, even if you remember it, it doesn't hurt you anymore. Right? So it doesn't affect you that much as compared to the actual experience that happened to you in the past. Okay? Reliving the emotions without losing connection to the present. You know, you're not trapped in the past like, oh, I always remember him and I remember I'm hurt. No. You can tell it, you can tell what happened, but you can move on. That's the point. So that's a sign that you're moving on. That's the sign of nagiging to the positive, not to the negative. Because, if it's too much on you, too much painful experience that you continue to play in your mind, the playbook, pura bagsalida ba? Ipasalida mo pirmi ang imong mga hurt na feelings na maka-affect na sa imong day-to-day life. Number 1, depression. Oh my gosh. Extreme sadness. Then, papasok na yung mga iba-ibang emotion until your body is responding to your negative thoughts. That's why I called my negative thoughts Salome. If you notice, when I do my show, like sometimes I talk about tinood na, that's Salome. Mother B, are you really talking sense here? Oh, that's Salome. See? Because my negative thoughts sometimes precedes my words. So, if you're aware of these negative thoughts coming out of your mouth, then immediately you can counter it by what you call that? By saying some assuring words. Positive words. So, ibabalance mo, hindi mo siya ihayaan na maging negative. You have to find the balance because life is all about finding the balance. Right? Like, oh yeah, it was like a light bulb moment, Mother B. Medyo nagmamadali lang talaga ako kasi I have to catch up with lots of stuff right now. So that's it. It's just telling your story in a controlled, in a professional manner because you have to have a therapist. I'm not a therapist. You have to contact somebody who does that. It's a career. It's a profession. Hello. Jennifer is back. So, narrative exposure therapists are professionals just like any other people in the healthcare industry, right? So, and what is an example of a narrative therapy? Like, again, for example, a patient experienced their father walking out on their family as a young child. So that's painful for the kids. So what they do, they were left to take care of their mother. So it was like they become responsible at a young age, and it is painful because you're supposed to be a child back then. You lost your childhood, in short. Thank you, Jennifer, for having my back. You know, yeah, still figuring out how to promote myself, but yeah, still entwined in a lot of things now. But since you're my bigo bestie, I love you, mwah. So, and yes, so who blamed the child for their father's actions? This one incident told the child two things. They had to take care of others and they were unlovable. So what is that? So, this is an example. I'm reading from practicapol.com. Ano ba yan? Hindi ko maintindihan sinasabi niya. Well, anyway, the therapist does not act as the expert. So that's the nature of the therapy, the session, the program. But rather, help clients to see how they are the experts regarding their own life. Like, yeah, it makes sense, right? If you talk about your life, you're the one who's the captain of your life, the captain of your soul. And then would you like somebody to talk about your life as if you don't manage your own life? Like, don't tell me what to do, Mother B. And that's not what therapists do. What they do is they enable you to discover, figure it out for yourself, right? What's going on and what are the strategies to cope with it, and then for you to live a better life, a more pleasurable life eventually. So, yes, and how they can uncover their dreams. It's not just on how to talk about their trauma or their pain, but eventually moving forward, what's your hopes? What's your aspirations and values, goals, skills that define who you are? Who do you think you are? Because most of the people, right, really are in denial and they don't know who they are. Honestly, based on research, it's a different topic, but it's really, I just learned about it from the book The Brain Warrior's Way, and I was so surprised. It's like a breakthrough moment for me to understand the concept of that talk or that issue about who do you think you are? Do you really know yourself? Oh nga, no? Yeah, so it's fun to learn new stuff, and it also enhances your brain function. And not just that, it's not just the values, the goals, and skills that define you, but how do you separate from your problems? Like, speaking of problem. Hi, visitor 5923. Thank you for coming to the Mother B Show. I appreciate you coming over. My talk is about brain boost your mental health Thursday. So the topic is this narrative exposure therapy. So it's a therapy. It's what therapists do. Okay, of course, Mother B. And you pay for it. Sometimes there are counseling. That's why it's related to counseling. But they have a different spectrum. This one is really precise. They know what they're doing. They're trained for that. Thank you, Jennifer, for the support. Yes. So yes, so they train what to do and to help out the patient. Okay, now, in connection with what we're going through, as an example, this week is crazy for mother. Oh, even the last few weeks, right, Miss Jennifer? It's like taking off. It's like it never ends. I am just so thankful because it's like I was prepared for this. But really, I'm not. I didn't expect these things to happen. Hi, visitor 2782. Thank you for joining the Mother B Show. Thank you for sending this. Jennifer, did you activate the lottery? Thank you so much. Thank you. And yes, it was like a whirlwind something. It's like a roller coaster ride. Like, thank you so much. Thank you for sponsoring. And yeah, since like it's my time was on a budget, like that the more things to do, the tighter my time is on a budget. And not to mention I have to go on an international trip. Like, really? Are you serious? I was talking to somebody and that, yeah, you have to do this. Okay, figure it out. I have to do it, but before I do it, I have to figure it out myself how. And I have an existing things to do. And then this news came that my loved one passed away. My dear cousin passed away. It was a shock. Really. Okay? Like, everything is falling into places, but on a negative perspective. Like, it's like when it rains, it pours like swords, not cats and dogs. Like, oh my God. Oh, wait. Kung sa Bisaya pa nagkabuang, ito kung panagang. Kung sa Tagalog pa hindi ko malaman kung paano ko babalansehin kung ano yung problema ko. Nga to, ako ilulong sa sige electric pan. Oy. So, I am sharing my story for me to unload this. I'm sorry if you sound like a trash can. Like, Mother B, I'm not connected to whatever you're going through. What is that for me? No, I'm just giving an example because really, we are human. We go through a lot of stuff. We go through some mess. We go through a lot of problems. And these tragic things that happen in the family, you really cannot. It's like, you don't see it coming. In English pa, hindi ko expect na mangyayari itong mga ganito. It's super. Like, my adrenaline rush was, my adrenaline level is very high, And I lost some sleep. Okay, one thing for sure. But the good thing here is when you're aware of your brain health, your mental health, and I am now in the Brain Warriors program. Okay, hi Gigi, thank you for coming. And this is now my advocacy on a level up edition. Now, it's not just, I'm just gonna talk about brain health, I'm just gonna talk about mental health every time I do an episode, like, it's like a flat line. Now, I have more passion and reason why do I do this? Because again, the passing of my cousin this week, it was somehow a defining moment for me to realize, hey, these things that I do in the Mother B shows, talking about brain and mental health, specifically about grief and loss, now it's the narrative exposure therapy. It's like sharing your story. Somebody's trying to process what you're going through, but it's you who's gonna decide for yourself. Like, hey, these things are real. These things are practical. These things are relevant. And I just don't know who's watching or who's listening, but I believe, because there are feedbacks coming in to my show, that they are really confirming that, hey, I'm listening to you even if I'm working. I'm listening even if I'm grieving. I'm trying to get in touch with what you're saying, Mother B, because I know it's helping me. Oh, thank you so much. Shout out to Mayang de Guzman, to Joy Manuel, my cousins, who's appreciating what I do. It's not because they're family, but it's like a feedback to me that, hey, I think I'm really making sense. I thought it was, honestly, it's very like selfish in my selfish. It's like very selfish for me to just think of myself because I so love myself. That I didn't. Oh, thank you. I reached 1-star goal. Yay, thank you. That I didn't even realize that aside from Muse being helped, aside from this is my personal journey on brain and mental health, somebody is benefiting from what I do and the time that I share about this. So why not do this in a thank you for winning. Who's the winner? Oh, hold on. I'm just gonna answer my anak. Anak, I have a show. It's still 5 o'clock.
It's 5 o'clock right now.
Yeah, can you wait for 30 minutes? I have to finish up my show.
That's fine.
Okay, love you, baby. Okay, sorry about that. It's my son who called me. This is my regular routine. So that's part of my budgeting my time. By the way, Gigi has a message. You look very cute today, Mother B. Oh, thank you, Gigi. Dr. Solo, hello. Oh, wow. I'm so sorry about your cousin. Peace and love. May he rest in peace. Yes. Thank you so much. I feel comforted with your words. Yeah, and to all the family members who's involved with Benji S. Manuel, the renowned designer, the icon of fashion design in the Philippines. But it's not just he's a fashion designer. We lost a very dear family. And then it's all coming back to us now what happened during the pandemic. Because, again, it's still connected with that. So, but thinking about what happened before as compared to what you're feeling before, it's kind of different already. So, yes. So, again, we talked about Boost Your Mental Health Thursday. That's our episode. Just a recap. And then I talk about the narrative exposure therapy. It's just like, in a layman's term, what's your story? But actually, it's a method. There's a therapeutic method on that. There's a patient-therapist relationship. And we cannot get into that zone unless you go through the process. But again, on the practical side, now we know. Why don't we learn and understand the process and try to practice this in a way to ourselves, not to anybody else, because we're not therapists. Just try to understand and learn what's going on in this kind of concept, right? Because I am doing it right now. So I'm gonna show photos of our cousins and as part of the end of this show. But yeah, I just want to pinpoint on this message today that hey, there is the idea about narrative exposure therapy, NET, to deal with all this traumatic thoughts, emotions, sensations, physical effect of the trauma, the pain. And then the goal is for you to be enabled, to be equipped to help yourself eventually, not the therapist who will tell you what to do. Okay? And then when you remember these things, and when the trauma, where the pain is remembered once again, because you cannot get rid of that trauma, it's energy. It will only be recycled. Don't you know that energy is not lost, it's just recycled? That's on the physics point of view. I want to get rid of this painful emotion. Really, if you're not gonna think about what to do with it, it's still there. Okay? So, just like what happened to me personally, na to the point that I'm doing a lot of stuff that I have to immediately go to an international trip, quick trip for a business plus blah blah blah, and there's a lot of things going on, but I have to come back because there's still things that I need to do. Like, I thought I was on vacation. I thought this is for my recreation. Why do I have to come back right away? Okay, so urgent matters that needs to be addressed right away here in the US. Like, okay. Okay, so it's supposed to be my birthday tour. But God is good. It takes away all the painful things, the concerns, because I won the 1,500 travel voucher from United Airlines. Thank you so much, United Airlines. When is my birthday? My birthday is gonna be on March 22, 2023. It's gonna be my 50th golden birthday. God willing. That's why it was yesterday that already somehow, it's not I scheduled it, but it was just, okay, this is an opportunity for me to convert it as my birthday tour. Yay! Instead of like 2 days, can I extend for 3 days so I can have time for myself? And then it was agreed, and then all of a sudden, oh hey, you have to return right away. I was in like vacay vibe already. But I have to go back. Okay, but that's fine. I'm good with that. Anyway, I won the 1,500 travel voucher. So it's another planning for a European tour. Yay! God bless my soul. Blessed to be stressed. That is my topic too. And that was yesterday's theme. Blessed to be stressed. I'm so blessed to be stressed that, you know, all the painful experiences and all the things that's going on before and after that was washed away. Awesome! Yes, thank you so much. So, yes. So, oh, by the way, may I greet our Facebook, for whoever's watching Facebook, if you're still there. So, yes, I don't know if this is a reset. Okay, because I have to show the photos, of course. And because I missed that. I missed the live eulogy of the designer friends and family of Benji Manuel, my cousin. And, you know, these are the moments that I miss. And it's painful, too. Then I realized, why not integrate it in my show? Anyway, this is my show. I'm the producer. I'm the host. So I'm in control of what I'm going to say and what I'm going to share. Good vibes only. Yes. So that's the thing. So I love Bigo Live because it's giving me this opportunity to share content that hopefully it's relevant. Hi, Bella. I don't know. Belladonna. I thought it's a Korean name. Like Belladonna. Hello. Welcome to the Mother B Show. So most of our interactions right now are in Bigo Live. Thank you so much. That's why medyo na pa-English si Mother B. Kasi, you know, it depends on who's my audience and who's interacting in the Mother B Show. Because this show is multi-streamed in YouTube, in Facebook, and in Bigo Live. Okay? And I'm using like a minimum of 3 language or dialect, English, and then we have Filipino as our national language, and we have some local dialects. And last night, I was able to talk to some people in my destination. I met some Romanians, I met some Germans, from South Americans, from Dominican Republic. Oh my gosh, I felt like a Miss Universe last night. It's like, I was like talking to a different crowd. I was like immersed for how many hours with this international crowd in person. Okay, so this is the meaning of my business trip. I'm supposed to be vacationing, but how did it translate into a business trip that I'm talking to different international folks right now? I'm supposed to be sleeping in the hotel. Okay, and I have to do I'm supposed to do a hop in, hop out tour today. But in relation to narrative exposure therapy, this is the story, is now it's like a light bulb moment, and that's why I have to do this show, otherwise I will forget about it. You know, this show is curated in YouTube and in Facebook, so that's why I'm always after my memory. Like, these are very significant things that happened to me. I want to talk about it. I want to make sure YouTube, because I'm paying YouTube for it. You know, I'm the one paying YouTube, not me paying paid by YouTube. No. Just to be clear. That's why some of people I know here thought that I'm crazy. True. They cannot imagine. We're earning thousands of dollars here, but why are you not doing what we do, Mother B? We have a different road to go to. We have a different world. I'm not like you. You're not like me. Okay? So, let's just respect each other's walang basagan ng trip. I'll just have to be your cheerleader, your rah-rah-rah, whenever you feel like doing it. But please, let me do what I do. I respect you and I expect that you respect me. If not, I don't mind. I'll just deal with you civil. Okay? But hanggang doon ka lang. Boundary tayo. I can love you from afar. So to those bashers, to those people who think negative thoughts about you, just tell them, I can love you from afar. Don't get near me. Oh my gosh! So yes, this is the Mother B Show. This is real talk. I don't. This is me. If you don't like me, then don't watch me. And I hope you're getting something out of this. Because, yes, the passion now here is ignited because I cannot deny my being a travel... How do I describe my... I'm also doing my narrative exposure therapy right now. My other persona, being a travelific. I love travel. I love adventures. Whatever extremes. But of course, I'm cautious. Based on my capacity. But yesterday was the extreme travel that I did. International travel that I did. And I didn't realize that I can do it. Because I'm not doing travel much. Like long distance travel. But since it's in your DNA, it's entwined in your memory cells, it's all there, it's just not activated to the point that when I have to do what I need to do, it's all coming back to me now. Naalala ko yung pagiging superpower ko sa travel-lific. You know what's my superpower? Travelicious. Because I'm Dora Belf. I'm the granny of Dora. Yes. It's like my adrenaline, my boost is to go out and travel. Explore, find something new. And when you go back, you're refreshed. And then it gives you the creative juice. That's why I'm boosted now. Don't worry. I'm hyped. I can manage. I cannot do a show for the first 2 days. Next 2 days. Because I wanted this to be curated. I wanted this to be reviewed. I wanted this to be recorded by myself so I can know what is going on in my mind right now. I'm actually processing what I'm thinking by doing a show. Now, if you're benefited, fine. If not, fine. It's like recording what my thought right now, what my thought process right now. So, yes, God willing, this Boost Your Mental Health Thursday will be boosted into a level in relation to boosting your mental health through travel and tourism. How's that? Because that's what I learned. That's the light bulb moment when I went through the challenges for the past days, which eventually turned a lot of bed of roses from trauma to post-traumatic growth. It's not PTSD, post-traumatic stress, PTS, post-traumatic stress. It became PTG, post-traumatic growth. There's growth in the stress. Yes, because I'm coming up with another content wherein we talk about travel, not the travel talk that you wanted me to talk about. Because my personality, and I've developed this from, becoming a brain warrior, in which that is my advocacy. In relation to that, loving our brain, and then I realized that, hey, I'm a travel professional. I will talk about the things that they talk about on a regular way. Like, for example, if you see in YouTube, in Facebook, there's a lot of people, hi, we are here in this place, the travel bloggers, they just talk about this. Sometimes they talk about the not so nice about the place. I will not do that because number one, in respect to the place, they're doing their thing. People would like to earn money and find a living because of tourism. Okay? Whether you like their program or not, they're finding ways to put some food on the table for their community. Okay? So, let us be clear with that. My job is it's like investigative journalism because I'm a journalist. I'm a broadcaster. It's not exposed because I don't want to put others in bad light. It's like narrative exposure therapy. It's like, okay, what do you think about it? Will it help you? Are this information that I shared about travel, did it help you or not? I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for sure. What I see is what you get. What I learn about is what you get. And, there will be investigative stories, like real stories, that you will learn from that. I've learned from my 2-day trip. Worth sharing. Because if you were in my place, or if you were in those places, in the place that I met, the people that I met, oh, it's painful. How to minimize pain, maximize pleasure, and do the most good in the travel industry. Yay! Yay, 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 yay! Mother B, what are you happy about? I am just celebrating because finally I figured it out. How can I connect it with my brain and mental health? Just be with me, okay? How can I connect my pre-existing persona, Dora, Mother B, Mother Blagador, plus Dora the Explorer in this show, okay? How to avoid pitfalls, how to avoid painful experiences as a traveler. That would be the content of that upcoming episodes during Thursday, God willing. These are all ideas, but it's the Lord who will give us the go signal. But if your intention is pure, if you think what is good, whatever is lovely, whatever is praiseworthy, I'm so confident that this will push through. Because this Mother B show, who would think about this? Not even me. But this is a divine appointment, I believe. Whether you agree with me or not, it doesn't matter. This show is recorded. We can review it. You can review it. Thank you to those who are supporting and watching the Mother B Show. You are very well appreciated. Every second that you spend here in the Mother B Show, let me tell you, thank you, and I appreciate every moment that you're with me. Because I know, based on research, that man's ability to focus is getting lesser and lesser every year. If you spend 8 seconds with Mother B, it's truly appreciated because that's the average time of a man's ability to focus on something, in which the goldfish is even longer when it comes to focus, because man spends 8 seconds the most when it comes to focus, but the goldfish can stare at you for 9 seconds. So if you stay with Mother B, just click, share, and you don't listen, it's well appreciated. At least, just even a fraction of a second that you're with me in the show, you are much appreciated, whoever and wherever you are. I mean it from the bottom of my heart, okay? Because this show will not be possible, of course, number one, by God's grace, but by you as well. This appreciation and thankfulness is genuine, okay? When you come to me and when you let me know, Mother B, I watch your show, you will know how appreciative I am in supporting me, okay? You supporting the Mother B show. A major. Okay, enough of that. Talk therapy na, nag-story na ta. And now, God willing, I'll have a show. God willing, this will be the new vibe of the Boost Your Mental Health Thursday. How can we integrate travel to maximize pleasure, minimize pain, and do the most good, and boost our mental health? Because when travel, that's why I'm boosted. Because after all the trauma, the pain that I have experienced this week, and all the tiredness, I'm real. I'm telling you in front of the camera. I'm not saying that you empathize on me or whatever, or send me gift. That doesn't matter. If you send gift, that's fine, the better. Right? But if not, and you're viewing and you're sharing the Mother B show, I appreciate you so much. Okay? Anyway, I'm making hours. I'm doing me hours now. So, and I already have consumed 1 hour and 20 minutes. Right? Oh, we got Sharon Ross. Hi, Sharon Ross Palomares from Northern Mindanao. Sending love from Northern Mindanao. Oh, Sharon, I'm so thankful that you're here. And finally, because I was like eager to hear from you or to chat with you. And I know you're also in the grieving process. And thank you so much for your support. Sharon, by the way, I'd like to inform everyone, although I don't like to put that in details. But from the bottom of my heart, from the Mother B show, thank you, Sharon, for being a blessing to Benji Manuel, to Rob Manuel and family. Okay? That's my perspective. Okay? So thank you so much. Real talk. And I understand where you are right now. And I love you. I love you and thank you for loving them as well. Okay? So yes. And I love the cat vibe. Oh, but anyway, so you can watch the replay of my show. But everybody who comes into my show, who interacts with Mother B, and that's why Suga Granny, hello, welcome, hola. So yes, as much as I could, I will really have to acknowledge Bizzle, hello. So insert it in my show. I know sometimes other people like, she's talking about something and all of a sudden she's greeting somebody. What is that? Yeah, that's the show. That's the format of my show anyway. Otherwise, if you don't like it, then you just watch TV. There's Netflix, there's Amazon, whatever. This is a different show. This is real talk and real time. Real talk, real time. Yay! Now I have another subtitle. Real talk, real time. But when you miss the real time, when you miss the live, it's already recorded and history. And of course, it's called archive. But it's never too late. And you can review. If I'm so fast, if you notice that I'm also fast, no? I'm a fast talker. That's why I review my own show, because sometimes I don't understand what I'm talking about, and I have to make sure, am I making sense during that segment? Because it's natural, it's spontaneous. This is not scripted. Aside from the article that I've been reading, I don't use script here. Although I'm very conservative when I'm producing a show, it has to be scripted. But no, that was before. Now no more. Okay, so anyway, we got a few minutes to go because I have to pick up my son again, as usual. Okay, so kisses, mwah, 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 mwah. Okay, thank you so much. Yes. So I'll close the talk and then we'll move forward to the Picture Tells 1,000 Words edition. Okay. Yes. And thank you to all my cousins, family members, Sharon, John Rob, everyone who's connected to this situation, this event. I don't know what to say. Words are not enough to express my gratitude. But yeah, let's continue with life. That's one way of continuing to understand what is narrative exposure therapy. And it's helpful because I can, vent out in a much controlled and positive way. But sometimes it's not positive. Remember, not all positive is good in mental and brain health. Because if you think too much positive, like, don't worry, be happy. No. A lot of people was killed because of that. Don't worry, la 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 la. Yung like mga theme song sa mga tropical vacation. Don't worry, you're not reading the sign, you're not stopping the stop sign, and you're just texting, you have to worry. So there are anxieties that you have to process properly. Otherwise, no, too much positivity will kill you. Okay. I'm promoting good vibes, not too much positivity. Okay. So again, wrap up. I talk about what's your story and the advantage when it comes to brain health, mental health, and now I'm advocating the Brain Warrior program, which that's the one that I'm reading when I was on travel, and it's trying to figure it out how to integrate it in my show and my content. So yeah, that will be the new branding. We're looking for tribe members. We're looking for people, like-minded people who would be willing to step up and try, because mas masaya if I have a lot of people in my show. So we would like to come up with a tribe, the Brain Warrior tribe, because that's my goal as well. I would like to be a trained brain coach. Actually, that's my goal, no? Because I will reach the 50th year milestone in the next few days, God willing, if God will still give me those days. Is I would like to shift and level up into a different persona from Mother B, which is still flamboyant Mother B, weird Mother B, as according to my other friends here, like I'm chuliling. I don't care. That's their interpretation, but that's not me. I might be because I'm a little bit crazy anyway. So, in a fun way. So, it's like, career na talaga to. There is a program for brain coach that I have to undergo and preparing myself eventually, because it will take around 6 months more than for training, depending on your capacity. And then use this show and other activities to professionally career. Isama mo na sa existing yung career na narrator, Mother B. Total, nandito ka naman, pinag-uusapan mo mga ganitong concept, why not? Tumanggap ka na rin ng pasyente. No. Hindi pasyente ang tawag, case study. No, kanang case. Diba, Sharon? Pasyente, doctor, sounds like doctor, no? Case. Kaso ba? Murag abogado, kaso. Ang kaso ko, mga brain coaching. Mother B, you mean magbe-brain coach ka? Brain health coach ka? Yes. God willing, soon. Okay, so yeah, move now. That's it. Then the Boost Your Mental Health Thursday will transform into travel. We'll talk about what you don't know. What do you need to know that will minimize your painful experience when you travel? May mga exposure, so I need people in the loop to share to me information that we can process it in the show. Like Sharon is a good source. And Sharon has been helping me as a resource person during my classes, right? As an online tourism instructor back in the days with St. Michael College of Caraga students. Right, Sharon? So, yes. So, willing to be your first victim. We're looking for forced volunteers. Oh, enlist. Parang when you go to a war, right? Like the concept of going to war. Who would like to go to war? You could just imagine long time ago when they're enlisted to go to war, and then it's the time of their life, their youth, they're just going out in the community, in the society, meeting friends, having a good time, like teenagers, and then all of a sudden you're enlisted to go to war whether you like it or not. Like, oh my God, my life ended now. The same. Because we're fighting for our loved ones. We're not fighting for our health. We're fighting for not only for our own health. That's what I was centered for the past months now. I was just centered for my self-healing. But it twisted, it leveled up, it shifted, shifted to a better version, because we need to get involved. I need to step up right now. For who? For my loved ones, for my friends, for family who'd like to join this cause, the Brain Warrior Way. Because that's the thing. If you learn this, then you share this. That's it. Okay? So I hope I'm looking for force volunteers to be enlisted to go to war. The war for our health. The war for maximizing pleasure, minimizing pain, doing the most good. The war to avoid negative thoughts and mga drama na mga hindi effective sa buhay. The war against mga toxic peeps na kailangan natin i-convert into positive peeps. Para hindi na sila makahawa sa ibang peeps. Like that. We will be standing for the weak. Weak in conviction. Joke. We'll go through that. We'll figure it out. But yes. So now I'm gonna share to you, as promised, from this group natin. Okay. So remembering BSN. This is our group sa family. Okay. Although there's some people that I don't like here. Honestly, but I have to like because we're family. But we are family. I've got all my sisters and cousins in here. Like, yes. So because it brought painful experience for me, but yeah, I have to face it. But yeah, so yes, so we'll start off with the funny moments before the funeral. Ito yung during sa service. Okay, let me backtrack. Yung mga share niyo. For those who've shared these photos, shout out and thank you. I cannot name you all, but let's just run through this like a slideshow. And so this will be curated and you can share this to those people who's not in the group because this will be recorded. This show is recorded. So, let's say mga fun moments. Ito, unahin na natin yung sharing nila. Kasi mo nag-share, Ari. So, ito yung ito yung sa place kung sa Cosmopolitan, right? Right? Oh! Wow! Super foodie yan! May mga gathering ng ating mga family members. There's always food on the table and never ending. Ewan ko sino yung mga nandito. For sure, ito si Louie. Kimado, si Lloyd. I don't know the rest. Kisa ba rin si Jongjong? So, and then, tabagi ko comment ha. Oh, bay. Hugoy, ang mga hungit, maka-miss out. Awa pa malila ako gishare na sa maday ko. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna share. Sorry ha. So, I have to share this. Pasensya na po. Okay, backtrack. Oh, look. Nanay natulog, oh. Grabe kapilaw ni auntie. Ika-point na siya biyahe. Oy, Benji is there. Nasa center. Alang-alang. Oh, ito sa kitchen. Behind the scene. Puro kaon. Hala, kaon. Kaon pa more. Ito pa yung mga stars. Paano mag-support. Oh, ito si Mother B nung nagta-travel kahapon. Bakit ba ako napunta rito? Okay. Okay, so there's another one. Wow! Shiny. Sino to? But yes, mga relatives, I guess, from Bukidnon. And then Lorraine is there. Hello. Please help me out, cousins, kung sino ma-identify ninyo. Sabi ni Sharon, ha. Okay. Agoy, si Remy. Remy Campos. Shout out. Okay. Kalami sa ilang mga kaon. Uy, makamiss ginang kaon diha. Oh, bro. Oh. Uy, may nagpahipi. Ma'am, isa pang narsisa po, do. Hamilyan, mo nagtaga-butuan eh. Taga-DepEd mo siguro ni. Shout out to Lalay! Kalo! Ay, ito, isa pa to. Isa pa tong bachelor. Bachelor and available. Okay? Look, so to those who's watching Bigo Live, I'm showing them the photos of the family during the wake and, the internment of my cousin. But I'm giving you some comments of Dave, blow-by-blow account. But yeah, this is part of showing that we can share our story in a more appropriate and helpful way in order to divide and ease the pain. Marang nakadungog ko, nagsolicit ganini siya na pang gasolina. Sorry na yung nakabook na, lain ang naunahan kag pagkabook ang call. Lain na yung nakauna sa booking sa imuha. Nakapula, really? Wow, kalami sa kaon, oy! Si Marcela, present always. So we're so thankful, by the way, with Marcela. She's really instrumental sa aking mother-in-law. sa pag-assistar because we were not there to take care of him. Kalami sa inyo mga yaka. Uy, makasuya man ni, oy. Oy, Uncle Bentot. Speaking of Uncle Bentot, may I introduce to you the very... you know, I can see that anggid-anggid gid si Junjun, my husband, ang itsura pag maabot na anang idara. Diba? Diba, ante? Yan na pa yung naginukdok dito sa likod, oh. Unsa na lang akong forever. So, kudos, I hope you will be watching my comment. But yeah, thank you for sharing these pictures. It's so fun. Although, yeah, we're in a painful situation, but sharing the pain and having a good time together is important for us as well. Okay, hindi lang puro magsulubon lang tapirme. Okay, there's more. Oh, blank table. What's the point of having this kind of picture? Okay. Oh, that's my cat. Okay, they have another. So, that's the first batch. That's the first batch of, we have now other photos, candid photos. So, hello! I guess this is the wife of Lloyd, yes. And the pretty daughter. Okay, sa galing Alan sa wife ni Lloyd. By the way, forgive me, disclaimer, if sometimes of memory lapses, because that's the issue that I'm dealing here in the Mother B Show. Okay, so, and yes. Help me out. Kung sino pa man nakakapanood live karon, help me. Oh, si Auntie ka cute sa iyang photo. Oh, murag bagong mata. Good morning, Auntie. Ayaw hilak, ha? Ana ba? That's the picture that I like to see from Auntie Nini. Kanang morning glory kayong yang aura dire. Tanawa ang smile, oy, murag mang nakadaog og sweepstakes, loto. Sama, di ba? Okay ka na. Wala. I'm responding naturally to the pictures. Yes. And what else? Next natin. Sino pa? Oh, sino pa? Na-return to sender. Sorry. Okay, I'll choose another photo here. Choose another photo. Group photo. Nasaan na ba yun? Okay. Because there's a lot of photos that I'm going to do a slideshow slash commentary. Murag blow by blow account ba? Ana style. So, who else? Ito na yung, that was before the interment. Yung mga relatives are coming from all over the Philippines. And I'm so thankful even my sister-in-law came all the way from Manila. Runa Ray Medado. I want to show the message, just the event. Okay, that was this was the yesterday event, preparing for the mass. So, I guess may pamangkin. The boy is there, nakatalikod. Mura magsinil. Okay. Kaganda gid sa picture ni Benji. May pagka-design, oy. Oo. Yeah, so, asa pamanta. Dami diri, oy. Dami. And for those who's gonna be watching na, who's not in the loop sa mga pictures, this is the moment that we can put things together. Hi, Yol! Hi, Fred. Back, blockade in... What is this? In Bigo Live. So I'm integrating both my Bigo Live show, multi-streaming YouTube and Facebook. And now, eto na yung sa day of the funeral. Oh, the Medado family! Oh my gosh, I miss them! Okay, let me name them one by one. Of course, si Benji to my left, to the right side of the picture. Benji is always naka-posing, naka-glamour pose there. And then my brother-in-law, Neil Medado, the son looks like him already. And this is my eldest daughter, Saway Pabor-Pabor, my eldest daughter, Rochelle Louise. And my beautiful sisters-in-law, si Runa Ray and si Glenda Medado. Mao na lang giingon na copy-paste Mother B. Kasi we're not there, we're here. That's the missing out portion now. Oh my gosh. So yes, so moving forward, let's move forward. And then the Calo family, si Auntie Nini o si Lalay Espino, sorry. Okay, thank you for coming. Si Auntie Brog siya ang nurse tanaw. Sa iyang outfit, di ba? Fresh na fresh kayang naong ni Auntie dire. I love it. Okay, tama, flowers, puro puti niya. Nag-white pagin sila. Now, very neat, tanawon, oy. Okay. Isa pa. Oh, grabe ka na mga smiles ni Auntie. I did not expect. Kasi, what I picture out na sige nagagulgul si auntie. But yeah, look at her. She's so cute here. And si Uncle Bentot, the younger brother. Because they are 12 siblings, no? The Salcedo family. Okay? We are family. Oh, di ba? Mga picture. Oh, the Apos! New generation. Wala ko kay kaila sa uban. But I guess this is Apo of the Carmencita Quimado. Bati ko ang majority ani mga apo ni Auntie Minchoy. Labi na ka ng baby o na murag Japanese. Okay? I don't know their name but please help me identify their names if you happen to see this in Facebook. No, it's part of, knowing our family. Oh, Lea Largo Europa, thank you for watching. Thank you. This is like the narrative exposure therapy for me as well because I missed out all these moments because although who wanted that moment, but when somebody passed away, everybody help each other to comfort each other, right? Thank you, Leia, for sending the love. Okay, who else? Sino pa natin? Oh, now look at that! All smiles. Only in the Philippines na pag may patay nakasmile pag magpicture. Diba? Lahat parang, oops! Usa nagmasulob on dire. Kani, ambot. Oh, si Rab! Oh, Rab! Hello! So, Rab really did a lot of stuff. Sharon, you're at the back? Are you the one at the back? Please, help me identify these people. Oy, agoy si Angcolino. Oh my gosh. Angcolino, tanawa, very instrumental also in Benji's life as well. Thank you so much. Ba't nakamask? Nakamukha mo raw po na adiha. Marcela, how are you? Marcela, oy, mura magpilaw. Shout out si MJ Pitalcorin. You look at your mom. We're still thankful na very supportive pa rin gyapon sinang Liklik sa family. Ay, nawa man, oy, kadiyot lang, kadiyot. Nawa man na bis na nalingaw na tagtanaw sa mga picture. Kay nakamura tag nakarelate didto. Paspaso na lang na ako ha, kaya I really have to go. But yeah, wait. Asa na yun? Nawaan mo sila Marcela. Uy. Family photo. Okay, ito na. Oh. The Manuel family. Okay. And the Salcedos. Yes. Oh, please, when you see this show, and please comment below who are these in the picture. Of course, Uncle Ben and John Rob. Kasi, si Utoy! Naunsa maday ko, oy. Utoy and his wife from Osamis. Naunsa naman ko, magugoy sa amin. Sorry po. Uncle Ben, Auntie Nini, Utoy, si Uncle Lino. The seniors in the family. Okay, so still. Oh, look at that! How big the family is. Ay, di pagay na naman, oh. Papaliha ang North America edition. Uban pang parte sa kalibutan. Okay. Mo pa na ang tribe. Mga delegates from Butuan, from Cagayan de Oro, from Davao City. My daughter flew, my daughter from Davao, and then from Metro Manila, si Inday. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you for all your support. Thank you so much. Ako, I know Benji is happy to see you all guys in the picture. Anyway, magparamdam naman na siya. Okay, plus sinang Liklik, although not affiliated by blood, but more than blood talaga ang affiliation niya sa amin. This is Marcela, and I would like to honor her as well, right? Marcela Pitalcorin, aka ng Liklik, she's so part of the family talaga. Love you to the moon and back. Okay, ikaw na adyo ka pirme. Ay, sila Charles Amanduron, okay? Yes, oh yeah, the same thing, photos, families. Of course, baby, asa ba ko? Bebot and Lorraine, thank you, very instrumental. You are my eyes and ears there, thank you so much, okay? So, we're gonna talk more. Salamat for being there, just in time ka talaga, dear, and Lorraine. Thank you for traveling all the way from Butuan City. And yes, Mama Mia Love, hi, I'm showing the family photos of my cousins during the wake and the family getting together. Yeah. Part of easing the pain, of course. Of course, sila Uncle Bentot and Auntie, I forgot to name Auntie, sorry. And Oka and Lexi, yay! Lahat sila may picture kang Benji. Jan Rab, ka-serious Jan Rab. Uy, mura mag si Senator Estrada. Jan Rob is the brother who's the captain of the ship there. Thank you, Jan Rob. I know it's not easy for you these past days. Oh, father and son. Jan Rob and Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben. The junior and the senior. Uncle Ben is the senior. Benji is the junior. Oh, the whole family is here. Oh my gosh. Oh, nawala na naman. What happened? I'm supposed to see the photos. Yes, what about? Then nag-run through lang ko ha. Because really, it's already 5:45 and I promised my son 5:30. I'm a liar nang good karon. Okay, so we have this. Look at, hey! Hala, nagkaedad naman taoy. What happened to my daughter? What is she laughing about? It's like a meme. Okay. Okay. So, na-outro na ni. Okay, what else? This is the program na. Si Otoy. Okay. And what else? What's funny, anak? What's funny? This one is the... Where is this? Oh, saan na nag-picnic mo? Oh my gosh, where is that? Sa Oro Gardens. Yes. Bin ako. Masa bali bago ni na reunion ni ko sa reunion, family reunion. Balik-balik man ni oy unsa man ni ubang pictures. Okay, okay, this one. All right. Hala, oy, busy sila sa ilang phones. Sa bali humana ni Globong. Busy nila oy. Sa padre. Oh yeah. It's true, no? Thank you everyone for coming and sometimes it's unfortunate na diyan ata magkita-kita pag nainayatapchong. Because we're busy with life. What else? Oh, paulit-ulit. Sige. Ay, social pala the location, no? Social man di ay. Overlooking di ay ni. Oh, nice. Uy. Oh, si Lexi og si grabe. These are the power couple na talagang I love them sa ilang mga travel galore. They're so sweet. Oh, di ba? I don't know who. Ay, Sharon, this is you. Hey, hala, uy. Hala, mayura jud ka siya tan-awon diri. Right? Finally, you met the relatives, ha? That's good. That's good for you. Good for us too. Okay? And then, Uncle Lino again, starring. I forgot the names of our relatives, so help me please. Ay, nako, the bachelorettes. Bachelor. Kini naka-orange, of all people, siya yung pinakahayag na outfit. Murag yung nasa, oy ka nice pa diyan na place. Ba, murag politiko, oy. Ano man akong naikaukus diri? Yeah, for sure, Benji is happy to see you guys. And his friends, yung mga colleagues niya, Iro. Okay? Ano to? Okay. So, what else? Ito yung mga photos. Oh, thank you for supporting Benji through his life. Thank you so much. Oh, si Otoy from Osami, si Uncle, I forgot. Oh my gosh, from Bangkasi. Oh, auntie talaga, refresh talaga pirmi ang show. Presko talaga. Uy, mura mag-overlooking sa mga photoshoot. Oh, di ba? Mag-ina. Oh, sino tong murag si Steven Seagal sa likod? Right? The Osamis, the Calo family. Okay, from Osamis, Butuan. Oh, di ba? Ito yung mga kaliwat hong auntie nini. Di ba? Mura silang kaluha ba? Si Lalay o si auntie nini. Oh, mga kaliwat hong auntie nini, Kalo. Ay, si Leia Amanduron. Hello. Si Auntie Joy. Oh my gosh, si Auntie Joy Salcedo. Mga gwapa na edisyon, pak. Pa! Kinsa rin si Baby B? Kinsa man yung ko kailaan ni. Uy. Si Leia Amanduron. Oh, salaman ko. Awa pa din nalubong si Benji ani. Okay, mag-ano pa sila sa service. Give transfer pa. Okay, so they're preparing. Hala ka nice sa view, oy. Hala, bench. Bongga dyan ang imong bench. Interment bench. Lahi ra dyan ang imong show. Lahi ra dyan ka. You finish really with a bang. Yeah. Talagang glamour until the very end. Grabe, look at that. Temple na temple ang dating. Look. Thank you to all who have expressed their sympathies and support and being there. It really means a lot for Benji and everyone. Sa mga apo, ito, Kaliwat Hong, Carmencita Quimado, and Uncle Loloy Quimado. Okay. Sino pa? What else? Ito yung preparation pa, no? So, gida pa iyang lawas dito. Gisaka. Aron, ihatod na. Gikan ni sa funeral parlor and then dito sa Oro Gardens. Hi, Philip Rice. I'm doing I'm showing in my other stream, Facebook. If you want to check it, I'm in YouTube and in Facebook. Thank you for being here, Philip Rice. Appreciate you. Showing to our family members because these photos are in the group chat. So might as well it will be public. So that whoever wanted to view the show, they can also see what's going on. This is during the interment of Benji S. Manuel. And it's nice to see, parang kasama rin kami dyan. So this is during the mass, initiated, together with all his friends and family. And then, what else? So, kamulo ning mga pictures sa mass. Si Louie ang nag-send, ani si Lloyd. So there's a lot of photos. Oh my gosh! Although, of course, who would want to have this kind of event? But eto na, maganda yung pagkaplastada ni Benji, oh. It's nice. It's nice to see na ang mga family, although it hurts. When you're in that situation, dili gid sayon. The emotion is surely pouring. Like, dali na karon kay this is an event, but you know, it's all coming back to us eventually again. But at least si Father. So may video si Father, hopefully ma-post po na siya. Okay, ito po yung nangadji na sila. This is the tradition that I'm talking about. Okay, praying for the dead, praying for the soul of the dead. That's the tradition. So they're doing pangadji. Salamat po sa nag-initiate niyan. Because you know, it comforts those who into that kind of belief as well in the practice. So ito na yung interment. Oh my gosh, ganda pala ng Oro Gardens talaga naman. No? So yes, but it's painful. Even how beautiful the surrounding is. If you are in a situation like our situation, even kami malayo, but you know, seeing this is a comfort na as well. And we love Benji, and we're just thankful to God na naiplastar siya. Salamat sa tanan nagplastar kang Benji. You just don't know how thankful we are for you just being there, whoever you are. Sila Inday, the Medado family, okay, and who else? The Calo family and all the families, and the bachelors led by Uncle Sarsi, si of course, the beloved pamangkin of Benji, of course, si Meg. Ito naman okay, these are the friends and colleagues na naka-black. Okay. Family naka-white. Okay, now I get it. Sharon and John Rob. Okay. Who's this guy? Please let me know who. Salamat po sa pagpunta. Okay, who else? Sharon. I don't know this, but yes, thank you for coming. Oh my gosh. Okay, I will just view it privately. Okay, but if whoever wanted to see the photos personally of Benji in that coffin, please message. But, well, it's like painful for me to see Stoon while doing the show. Kasi baka ma-distract ako. But yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy. But now it's time to go. Kanya-kanya nang prepare sila sa pagbiyahe. But eto sa balay na ni sa RTR. Okay. So after may mga gathering pa sa family. That's usually may gathering pa sa family after. Okay. So remember, naka-color coding, ang naka-white family, ang naka-black friends. Or whatever is that arrangement. But yeah, they're together. And yes, so at the end of the day, thank God we saw these photos, and it means a lot to us. Okay? Thank you so much. So, I will not take this long. I have to pick up my son, so I'm ending the show right now. Thank you for watching, and I hope mag-message mo sa atong mga kaparintihan diya if you wanted to see the photos of the interment of Benji. At least ma-share nato ni sa group pages. Okay? So, thank you so much. I will have to end this now. And thank you, Coach Joy. Thank you. Condolence, sabi Coach Joy. Hello, Mother B, and to all the viewers around the world. Hello, dumating na ang presidente ng North America, Mother B Show. Ping, mulakaw na ko, Ping, kaya it's time for my terrific role. And again, thank you for coming. And please review na lang sa YouTube, ha? Okay, I have to go na gyud. Bye-bye, and salamat po for watching. And yes, thank you for everyone who's supporting us in this time of grief. Thank you so much. God bless. End ko ng broadcast. Babu! Babu. Sana ba yun? Paalis na ako kasi gawa nila na akong thanks. Bye-bye! Okay, end broadcast.